Okay, guys. Let's talk. You guys read the title of this video. Let's not waste any time. Let's just jump right into the topic. What is the current situation with Friday the 13th? But for those of you who have somehow never watched the movies or even heard of Jason, what's wrong with you? Like, are you like an alien or something? Have you been living under a rock since 1980? You guys already know I'm gonna have to, so here's a small recap of the films. If you don't want any spoilers, you can skip to the time code on the screen, or you can just go watch the movies. Seriously, they're all really good. Well, except for Jason Takes Manhattan, that film sucked. Okay, here's the recap, guys. In the late 1940s, a young man by the name of Jason Voorhees was born. He was born to Elias and Pamela Voorhees, and he was born with a rare condition called hydrocephalus, which essentially means that you get excess cerebral spinal fluid buildup, and it builds up to your skull, putting pressure on it and misshaping it. This causes Jason's deformed look, oversized head, and stunted mental growth. Seriously, the guy looks like a combination of Quasimodo and Smeagol from Lord of the Rings. Pair this with the fact that Jason's dad was never around, you can kind of see why Jason's not all there. Because of this, Pamela kept Jason away from other people. 11 years later, in 1957, Pamela took the job at Camp Crystal Lake as a chef. She saw this as a good opportunity for Jason to meet people, but little did she know that this was a mistake. She told the camp counselors to always be watching him. But did they? Let's just say that they were busy getting busy to watch him. I obviously can't say what that means because it's a family-friendly channel, but I think you guys get the point. The camp counselors were distracted, so the other kids took this as an opportunity to bully Jason, pushing him into the lake and causing him to drown. Or so we thought, because in Friday the 13th Part 2, it was actually revealed Jason survived. We don't really know how. Like, seriously, Jason, how did you survive that? What do you mean you don't know? That's true. But still, he then later watched his mom get decapitated, and then a few months later, he got revenge on her mother's killer. And then in Part 3, he then got the iconic hockey mask that we all know and love to this day. He would then later go to New York, go to hell, go to dreams, go to space, before settling down in the super underrated remake as a farmer for plants we really can't talk about. Seriously, aside from that, that film's great. So there we go. Everyone caught up? Okay, cool. So the current situation with Jason is very interesting to me, but it's also kind of weird. I'm sure we all know about the lawsuit that's currently going on with the films. It is a mess. The lawsuit was between Victor Miller and Sean Cunningham, and it was just a mess. But ultimately, they came to an agreement. I don't remember who won the lawsuit, nor do I really care, but one of them got control of the OG film, where the other got control of all the others. Can I just say, I have a big issue with that, because that means that if we're going to have any other films, it's going to be a lot more complicated. This means that the one who got the OG film cannot use any of the material from the others. They can't use the Deadite connection, they can't use the hockey mask, they can't use any of that. And the one who got all the other films can use Jason, but they can't include anything about his origin story. This is just the issue with Halloween 4 all over again, where they couldn't use the OG film talking about his origin and stuff. So meaning, if we want to have any film come out that has both Jason's origin story as well as the iconic hockey mask and all the other attributes that we love about Jason, they're gonna have to put their differences aside and work together. Okay, now on to the next thing, the Friday the 13th video games. Unpopular opinion, between the official game and the killer puzzle, I think I prefer the killer puzzle, but the thing about both these games is that they were taken down. The killer puzzle was taken down due to copyright issues, which was a huge bummer. And the other one was taken down because, like, they couldn't update the game anymore because of the lawsuit, and they had to take the whole thing down, which really sucks because I didn't get a chance to play it yet. I know, it's just terrible. I didn't get a chance to play it. Blah, blah. Who cares? So as of right now, the only people who can play the game are people who have a physical copy of it. Like, actually have a disc of it, like for the PlayStation or Xbox. So in other words, the lawsuit kind of screwed up everything for the game and the movies. Okay, next thing, they are actually working on a series for Friday the 13th. Like a TV series. Name of the series kind of screws up the whole thing that we're planning for Golden Family Studio, but I don't really care. The name of the series is Crystal Lake. Now the reason why that screws it up is because of the fact that that's actually the name of the Golden Family Studio series as well. So essentially the Crystal Lake series that they're working on, the one that we're working on actually takes place roughly a few years after the last film, Jason X. But the one that they're working on takes place before the events of the original movie, probably even before Jason's death. But it'll basically go through, like, you know, how Jason came to be, you know what I mean? I honestly don't know much information about it, so we're going to move on to, I think, the last thing for today, and that is Jason's new design. Now this new design is actually pretty dope, in my opinion. A lot of people have been crapping on it, but I think it's pretty cool. You guys ready to see it? Alright, let's take a look at it. Here it is, guys. Now, some people have been crapping on this design, saying like, the chevrons aren't right, the clothes aren't right. Listen, I actually really like this design. Honestly, in my opinion, it kind of looks like a combination of like Part 4, the remake, and Freddy vs. Jason, which you really would not expect to be a good combination, but it kind of works. I love the fact that they like took the chevron on the forehead and like extended it, making it like much wider. I think it really adds to like the bruteness of Jason. You know what I mean? I talked about this design on TikTok, YouTube, Discord, Twitter, and Instagram, and honestly, I like it. I like this new design. But you guys can let me know what you guys think about the new design in the comments. Like I said, I actually like it, but I'm curious to see what you guys think. But yeah, that's all that we have on Friday the 13th for right now. Obviously, because of the recent events, more stuff on this may be coming soon, but that's all that we have for now. I don't normally do videos like this, but I thought that we could start, you know, making little videos like this to talk about recent events. We may do one in the future about when Nikocado Avocado became skinny, even though that whole thing was like a year ago. But for now, that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a like, comment down below what you guys thought, and of course, subscribe for more videos. Remember, we post almost every single day, so you might want to ring the bell icon as well to receive notifications, so that way you never miss a single upload. And as always, guys, this is Miner signing off for now. I love every single one of you guys. You guys are awesome. There should be a few videos popping up on your screen if you guys want to watch some more, as well as a playlist, plus a little button to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I think that's going to be it for now. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.